Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the old paper lady. And guess what day it is? Merry Makes. Happy Merry Makes. So all this mess of stuff here I got laid out. Thought we could try to do some Christmas clusters is what I'm thinking I'm wanting to do here. So we've got some of these leftover masterboard pieces. Thought we'd cut up and try to see if we couldn't do with some Christmas clusters. Hopefully I won't make too big of a mess out of it. So I'm not really good at doing clusters much. I haven't really done a whole bunch of them, but I'm thinking I would like to try to do some to put on like some pockets and stuff like that. I think that would be neat. So then I'm going to take and just split this one out down the middle, so we'll have us a long one. We can put it on like a belly band, or even use it as a side tuck in itself in the journal. We'll start off with a few of them here. I thought maybe we'd try to get some of these done up and made up. So I've got just scrap pieces of all kinds of stuff, basically. And it's no rhyme or reason. We just gonna put something together. Try to make it look pretty anyways, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try our best to make it look pretty. So now with all of this here, I just got scrap pieces from where I had made journals and stuff like that in the past, and I just pulled out red and green strips of fabric and here and that, and I thought maybe we could take and make us some cluster pieces. Ooh, I think that's going to be really pretty right there, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Snip that in the bud right there. And then maybe this won't be long enough for that. We'll put that on that one. Let's see what we got. So I hope everybody's doing good. These are actually just cut off pieces from, like I said, journal covers and stuff like that that we had made in the past. And I thought maybe we could just take and make us some clusters out of them. Put it for our Christmas journals. That's what I was trying to do. I'm breathing heavy, so I just got done with my shower. Whoops, I threw that on the floor. Yeah, I just got done with my shower and combing my hair and pulling it up, and it's a mess trying to wrestle my hair, y'all. I got a head full of hair. So let's push all this back here. Am I even in camera view? Yes, okay. Because, you know, I tend to work close to my body because I got to use my big belly to hang on to stuff. So I was just thinking, we just do a few little strippy strips and stuff, you know. Nothing fancy, just using up some cluster scraps and stuff like that nature. So how is everybody doing? Y'all hanging in there? Y'all doing good this starting off this week? I hope so. Started to not do a video this evening. I'm shooting this. It's this Sunday evening. My newlyweds came home today, so they came and visited. So I was happy they came and saw me. Well, actually, they got home last night, but they came, spent some time with us today. So they were like making the rounds, I reckon, seeing all the parents and stuff. I'm just going to staple that like that for right now. Because I'm going to put a little bit of bling on, you know that. So I think maybe we can put that behind that. I think that would be really pretty. And this is some of that sample fabric. Is what this stuff here is. It's the sample fabrics. So I got some blings here that I needed to use up. So I thought maybe we could use some of those. Hopefully they would work on this. Whether they will or not, we'll see. That looks pink, that's red. We're just going to have ourselves a little play. See what we can come up with, basically. Are these individual? Yep, these are individuals. So I'm just going to put them like in between the trees here on this. Alright, so let's get this put down. And this is off of some of that where I was making the tag clusters and stuff, or the tags and pockets out of the cloth ribbon. So I did that some last year. It turned out to be really pretty. Like the stickies on that's got that sticking down some other way. So we're just going to do this right here with this one. I think that's going to be pretty. Now I'm going to be all kinds of Fabri-Tac up by the time this is done. Y'all know that. Oh, let me get my little spatula bit here. The Gala Gustinelli trick. That stuck down good. I think that's going to be cute. I don't think I want to round the corners or something on it. I don't know. Should we do? No, let's not do that. Let's do this one here. See if we can get this to do. Yeah, let's do this. Make it look a little more. Well, why don't you want to cut? There we go. It'd probably help if I put it in there right, wouldn't it? That would probably be quite helpful if you put that in there right. It would cut it. So yeah, oh, that is cute. I like that. That was bugging me that's off center right there. But it's in between the trees, so it's okay. I like that one so far. Then we can put a Christmas word or something on it. That would be really pretty. Let me, because I got a bunch of little small Christmas words. I didn't even think of that. Yep, we got a bunch of small little Christmas words here. And then I got all my stuff for my purple journal laid out here because I forgot that today was Sunday. Because, you know, I worked yesterday and I'm thinking it's Saturday. And I'm like, well, I still need to do, you know, my purple journal today. Well, no, because it's Sunday, not Saturday. Trying to pull out some of these small ones. And see, I don't like that there. It needs to go long ways, don't it? Well, I guess we're going to put you back in there. Let's see what we got here in the long ways section. Oh, look. Merry Christmas. Right there. Heck yeah. All right. That's what we're doing. I didn't mean for this to be elaborately drawn out. But apparently it's going to be. I really just got a big old mess here, don't I? And I'm about to feel claustrophobic up. That's okay, though. We're about to have us some pretty clusters that we can put on some pockets and some flips and stuff. Oh yeah, that's going to be pretty on there. Yep, we'll do this. And then we'll take them probably next week and put them on pockets or side tucks and belly bands and such. Oh yeah, I like that. That's pretty. That's exactly what that needed was, you know, a word. Needed some words on it. Then we're just going to ink up the sides here a little bit. Give it a little bit of inkage. And there we go. That turned out quite pretty, didn't it? Okay, so now, yeah, I've got myself in a hole here. Okay. I'm trying to figure out my situation. Because everything I need on the right-hand side because, you know, I'm right-handed. Okay. This one here, I think is pretty much done. I think I'm going to put that on the bottom. Because if I put that on the top, it's covering up my truck. So I don't want that. So I'm just going to hang that there. And I may put it on a bigger piece of fabric. Is what I'm thinking. Put it on a bigger piece of fabric, and I think that will work. So I want to put it on something like this. And I'm using my measurement here. So I want to, you know, keep it around 4 inches because I like my pockets to be 4.5, and I want the gold pieces. So we're going to snip this off and that right there. And we're going to make that a cluster for a pocket. Because like I say, these are already scrap pieces anyways. And then I have, so I can glue that on here and just make it a little bit sturdier is what I'm thinking anyways. Let's just do that. We'll keep this piece over here for something else. Okay, so then I'm just going to take and glue that onto there. All I'm doing is just sturdying this piece of fabric up. That's all I'm worried about. So it's not as flimsy. Make sure we get all the white covered up. If we don't, we'll trim out the white out from around behind it. I don't really care. Like I say, it's just to make sure that the fabric's sturdied up, that's all. So I sat here and I said, well, what am I going to do for my video today? And I said, well, we got all this piece fabric in here. Let's pull that stuff out and make us some Christmas clusters. I think that would be the cutest thing to do. Let's get all this mess back over here out of my face. I got pieces of stuff all in my face. But, yep. So then, because I was saving all these pieces and bits and stuff like that, and I said, well, what am I going to do with that? Am I going to make a cover with it, or, you know, whatever? But, and so then I'm just going to take and put that on that right there. And that's going to be my cluster piece for this one. And then that will fit on a pocket, because I like my pockets to be about 4.5 inches or what have you. And so then that's going to be put down on my pocket. And so now where this is short on the sides of it, I can take and put, you know, my little ho 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 love Santa or what have you on it. Something like that. I think that'd be cute. Oh, I'm dropping stuff on the floor. And I'm also keeping an eye on my Fabri-Tac because I got it laying on its side. It'll run out. I think that'd be pretty. Let's put that at an angle right there. And have love Santa on it. I like that so far. Then we got the little bitty happy holidays. Why not? And that's cute. Well, come here. Or should we put some bling down it? Let's save you. Let's see if we can't put us some green blingies down that. Oh yeah, see we put 3 of them on there. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's put us a dot, and a dot, and a dot. Even though they're all connected, because that's stringing. Oh, these are connected, ain't they? Yes, they are. Shoot, yeah. All right. Okay, so we can put one more up there. There we go. How stinking cute. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. And we'll, you know, we'll do a little bit of trim up on these edges here. That's okay. It's rustic Christmas looking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Hush up. That's cute. I actually like that. I didn't think I was going to like it. But, yeah. So then when we put a pocket, we can put that down on a page. Or we could just take and glue this and make it a tuck spot in itself. Shoot, yeah, y'all. All right, so let's get this one here down. This will be a little neutral colors. And it's just scrap laces. That's all it is. You know, you save all it. I do. I save all these pieces, you know, that scrap lace and that. And I want it not completely down on there. I want it, you know, where it's pudgy looking. I'm going to turn this up this way so it's got that a bit on it. And like I said, this is that scrap fabric that my sister brought me that I was using to make, to do the edges of my photo books with. Trying to put that on there as centered as I can. And then I want to just kind of put this kind of at an angle right there because I want to put a word on it. A little bit of that blingy stuff there. I think that'd be pretty. Not blingy, it's, you know, it's not really bling. Need to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac there and tack that up there down just a wee bit. And scrunch it. Let's do a scrunch up on it. There we go. Okay, fingers in the Fabri-Tac. So I'm liking that so far. Now, what else do I want to put on it? I know I want to put a word of some sort. I don't think I want to put anything else there. I think I had some more of that. I do right here. I'm just going to put it up here. I'm just going to put a piece of that up here across the top at an angle like we got it down there on the bottom. If my Fabri-Tac will be so friendly and polite and let me do that. Oh yeah, there we go. Shoot, yeah, heck yeah. There we go. Like that. All right, I need a sideways horizontal. Let's use proper English. I need a horizontal. Oh, look, and we can put Joy. Well, it needs a little bit bigger one, don't it? Let's find a little bit bigger one. It's too big. Oh, look, here we go. With the Santa, it says best wishes. Then that way you see all the stuff in the background, but you still have that. And he matches colorways-wise, don't he? Good job, us. Yep, I've just had the most fun weekend. I went and spent, you know, yesterday with Mama out looking and plunging through the thrift stores. And that was my Saturday, and then Sunday I spent, you know, I did sleep today. I was up till 6 o'clock because it took till 5:30 for my video to load. And then I said, well, I can't do my can't put my pickup order in while my video's loading, so I gotta wait on that. And I'm just gonna hit these edges here with this. And I think that is cute. What do y'all think? Should we put a little bit of blings there? I know I'm going bling crazy. I want to put them. I want to put 3 right there, and these will stick by themselves on the fabric. You won't need any extra. Whoops, that went a little bit too much. There you go. Get right there. Oops. Wants to stick to my finger, not where I need it to. I like these because they are a little bit flatter bling. So these I will kind of use on tags and such, but I don't have a bunch of them. But yep, I think that's what that needed. That is plumb cute, ain't it? Shut up. Look at that. From Scrappy Scraps. Just scrap pieces. And normally I would throw it away. Love it. Heck yeah. Okay, so now we're going to make us a piece where we can put it on a belly band. Or we can make it a standalone tuck itself. I think we'll do that right there with it. And I want to run maybe like a strip of bling down the middle of it. Why not? Because who says I can't? Nobody. It's my stuff and I'm going to do what I want to. Well, it'd probably be better if I'd done it on this than try to do that. So all of this here needs to have Fabri-Tac on it anyways. So let's do it that way. And then we'll just put it down. Okay, so on the back of, whoops, sorry about that. On the back of this, I'm just going to run right here on the threaded part. Some extra little Fabri-Tac, and then we'll put this down here like so. Try to get it straightened up. Now this here, I found it in a one of those seasonal scrap packs, and I absolutely love that stuff. Okay, so now I might be able to put me one of those bigger words in here that it's kind of hard to find somewhere for them to go. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, look at that. I actually like that. I really do like that. Yeah, that's a good standalone cluster in itself. You could put on like a page and make a tuck out of it. You would glue here and down the strip, and see, and then look, that would be hung over your page. Heck yeah. All right, so let's ink this up and glue it down. And that piece, I do believe, will be done. I don't want any other blingies on it, I don't think, at the moment. Okay, so I do not need to ink on this piece right here, from where the white is. Not ink, glue, knucklehead. Yeah, because that piece is going to hang over the edge. We'll put that right up against that trim there. Oh yeah, that worked out good. And then that is glued completely down there, so then when you tuck something underneath it, it should be fine. I like that. That is pretty. So then, you know, when this will be, you glue that down to your page, and that would be like your page ruffle edge. I am going to put a little bit more glue in this right here. Just make sure that this edge is completely flush. Because when you're using it to tuck stuff underneath there, you don't want it catching on that. So we'll do that. And this is all 65-pound cardstock or 110-pound. And in the back of it, it's not going to matter if you wipe it with the wet wipe to get the excess glue, but I just want that flush on there. Okay. Yeah, that's smooth and flush down now. That's going to be a cute little page edge. I like that. Because, see, I don't think I can put any, I don't think any blings on it would make any sense. Unless we had some little small red ones. Do I got small red and green? I know I do in here somewhere. Yeah. If you honor. Let's see what I found. Those are smaller. I like these. I like these. Let's put 3 of them at the top and bottom. Why not? Why not? Shoot, do it, honey. Do it to it, honey. And these will stick themselves. You don't have to worry about. Actually, you got to worry about them sticking to something else and coming off of it. Okay. Is that straight? Yeah, I like that. I'm going to put some up here too. If I can get them off of there, I will. Just trying to make sure that they're straight on there. Yeah, I love that. That is going to be so pretty. Heck yes. All right. So there's that one. Now let's do this one here. This is going to be a whole different flavor. So we got the music. I'm just going to put this sheer piece here down it. And since we got that one going to the right side, let's try to get this one going to the left side. Yeah, let's try to do that one to the left side. Like that. I like that. Okay, and then if I need to, I'll cut excess, because you can see through that. So we're just going to glue, excuse me, we're just going to put the glue on the whole thing here. I'm just going to start here. I'm going to put that on there. I'll snip a little bit of this here off. I'm fine with it hanging over, but I don't want the whole bit. Now I am going to throw that little bit away, because, you know, what am I going to do with that? I don't know. I like that. Oh, forgot that I put glue on there, and I'm touching it to death, ain't I? Okay, so then let's run this on here. I always like to put it on the stitch part too. Even though I got glue there, I want to line this stitch part just to make sure that it has good coverage. And I'm going to try to fix it where it hangs over the edge enough that it would be a page edge and not get stuck to anything. Need to wipe a little bit of glue off this end here. And let's wipe a little bit off of this end here as well. Because, you know, of course, you know, I put glue all the way down it. Okay, and I know I left a gap there where my stuff is on it. I'm just straightening that up, and we can push that back a little bit. Make it a little straighter. Oh, I cut that paper scissors with the glued stuff. You knucklehead. That's okay. Get it off right away, and it'll be just fine and dandy. Just fine and dandy. Okay, so now I'm going to put me a word down that. I'm just making sure that that back piece there is evenly spaced over, so because I can make that on my page edge. Let's see what kind of wordy word we want to put on you, buddy. Let's see, the holiday. I actually like that. That would look good with that, wouldn't it? It sure enough would. All right, let's do it. Why not? Eat that up, and that'd be pretty with that hanging over there. I'm having a ball with this, y'all. This is fun. So, see, I want to put that right up against that. Right there. Put it in the middle. Oopsie, not you. Underneath. Yeah, we'll put that right in the middle there. I think it's going to stick on its own pretty much. Okay, so right here to right here, I need to glue. About said ink again. Get that mess off the end of my glue. Okay. And the reason why I put it on that and not on this is because it was not a clear line of where I needed to glue it. The other one had, you know, a border that I could go by. Oh, yes. Shut up. That's pretty. I love that. That is so pretty. Alright, so now I'm just going to take and clean up the back of it a little bit where I got the extra glue smushing out there. And so then that'll be, so now we got page edge for either side. And I think I'm going to put them little red beads on this one. Now, what did I just do with them? I just literally, I was like, I just literally had them in my hand. What did you do with them? Threw them off over here to the side like I didn't have nothing else for them to go on. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Shut your face. Look at that. How pretty. I know I'm bragging on my own work, but, you know, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. Hush up. Wow. That is beautiful. I absolutely love it. Out of scraps that you should have been thrown away except for that piece. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at that. Just beautiful. Love it. I'm going to do a little bit of inky on this for the side-eye people. You know, this is when you flip it up or on your page or what have you. That is pretty. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else we want to do now? That's all the ones I had pre-selected to put together. All right. This is just a leftover Scrippy scrap. I'm going to put it on this here to give it a little bit of stability. Cut that down a little bit. I just want it where it sturdies up the fabric. I ain't really worried about nothing else. I'm just going to sturdy this here up. Just going to put it right in the middle of that, and that'll be sturdied up enough to where, you know, it won't be flip-floppy. And that's all I'm going on, just so it's not flip-floppy. I think I'm going to put Happy Holidays on that. Just right here in the corner piece. Yep. And then, oops, that glue coming out from underneath there. And then, let's see, I got some white blingies. I think would be cute right there. Across the top of it. Why not? Let's just use them up. Did I just really pull the sticky off of it? I think I did. Oh, get off my finger, buddy. Oh no, it's still got sticky on it. I'm just going to put it right here on that. Heck yeah. Because I wanted to do the white because of the snowflakies. I don't know, I just got sticky on my finger from the glue. I just got Fabri-Tac fingers, that's all. I think that's a cute little clustery piece. Now, you know what else I want to put it on? Where's my white? I want to put it on one of these small ones. What do you think, buddy? Because it looks like a snowflake. Shut your face. Ooh, I'm having fun. I'm so sorry I keep saying shut your face. I know that's rude. But I'm like, oh, shut up, look how cute that is. You know, that's what we used to say when we were growing up. Shut your face. Look, you know, just, yeah. So I'm just going to put this on this here in the middle. And we'll put that down on that right there. Hush up, y'all. How stinking cute is that? Wow. That is so cute. I absolutely love that. You know what I'm about to do with you, buddy? You about to get some Fabri-Tac because you acting like you don't want to play right. But we've got to fix you. You about to learn today, little string of beads. Stick you in some Fabri-Tac and your butt will stay. Yes, you will. And if I quit touching you, you will. Oh, yes. There we go. I like that. I'm wondering if I need some over here. I think I just like them there. Let me look and see. Let me look, see. Yeah, let's put 3 of them over there. Why not? Oops. Watch out, stuff. I'm on a roll. Can't quit now. Yeah, that stuff's coming off the back of that. So, well, shoot. Look at this ball of Fabri-Tac here. Let's just put it down. Nope, can't do that. Good Lord. Okay, here we go. It's stringing. Let's just do it on there. Okay. Oopsie. Yep, I love it. That's cute. Okay, so that one's done. I am so happy with the way all these have turned out. How long have we been on here for? 40 minutes. Well, I'm going to call it a day for right now, just because my glue's acting a fool. And that's all I had actually cut up and deemed to be done for today. And I'll put all my scraps up. We'll revisit this again. And then my glue's wanting to go nuts and just blow out the top. Couldn't get it to work. Now it don't want to stop working, you know. And that's usually the way it happens. It's just going to keep volcanoing, so I'm just going to prop it right here on its side and let it go, and it'll roll back down in there. And it'll just go on back down in the bottom and be happy. Let's clean this up, and then we'll do a quick recap here in just a second. So, I mean, y'all seen the, you know, just the pieces that I had. And, you know, we save all these bits and pieces and stuff all the time. Sometimes I really don't know if I'm going to use them for clusters, or if I'm going to use it for making something else. But I was like, shoot, let's make some Christmas clusters. I've not done that yet. You know, and I just have recently started making clusters, actually. So let's get all of this out of the way here. So here's our two side tucks, or you can put on a belly band. You know, you have your belly band, and you can put that in the middle of it, and I think that would be really pretty. But I also like these because the way we did them, you can glue that right there on the edge, and seeing that will hang over on your paper. And then what you would do is glue here, up the side, and here, and then that would be a tuck. You can put your journal card or what have you in there. And then this is what it would look like from the back side. So that's going to be cute. And then that one's the same way except on the other side. So you would glue that. Make sure when you glue it that you just glue it where your fringe hangs out. Oh, wow, that's going to be beautiful in a journal, y'all. I love that. Okie doke. Now, these other pieces, this, I would actually like to put that on a long ways belly band. You know what? Why not? We could glue that on something like that and make that a long ways belly band. And you would glue those right there like that. I think that would be super pretty. But that would need to be backed. I'm just going to fold this and put that with that. But that's my thoughts on that. Now these, you can make little tucks in the corner like this and just glue it and have your little tuck. Or you can take and put it on a pocket. You can take and, you know, here and put it on a pocket. That would actually be a good little tuck for that, wouldn't it? So you just have your little tuck for your little envelope fold. I would take and glue it here and here, and a little bit in the middle. So you can do that with it. And this, you know, in the middle of your, same thing with that. Or you can put it on here, either side, either corner, you know, make a tuck out of it. And now this one, you could put it down, make a skinny belly band with it. That would be really pretty. That is a good idea with that. Or you can put it down at the bottom of your page with these two tucks in your journal and have that hang from the bottom, a little bit out the bottom of it. And what I would do is I would glue here and here and make that a tuck spot. Or you can also take and put it on a 4.5 inch pocket. So all of that would be very pretty to do that with. So I hope you enjoyed making our scrap cluster builds today. Those, I'll absolutely love that. Just little simple stuff. I mean, you know, that's a scrap lace. That's a scrap cut off with trees and puts a little bit of bling on it and a word. And the backgrounds are leftover masterboard pieces. I mean, just beautiful. So I got me a cluster bag now for that, for this. So we'll revisit these again, especially with some of our fabric pieces that we have. Yes, ma'am. Those are beautiful. Absolutely loved it and had a ball doing it. So we'll stick these in here. This will be our clusters. And I do think I am going to keep that with that, because that will have to be, you know, put on like the journal page as it's made. And we'll do that with that. So let me, because I'll need to put a strip of paper behind it. So say something like this, I would put that on it just to sturdy it, because you don't want that flapping around, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that would be super pretty to do that with that. So that is unfinished thought for the moment. We'll just stick that in there with it and it'll be fine. So thank you all for coming along with our Christmas cluster builds on our Merry Make today. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you got some good ideas with just, you know, I mean, just simple. See, that's from a ribbon, you know, just all kinds of just leftover bits and bobs and pieces, just, you know. And this is the corners from where we made journals out of, pieces of scrap lace and stuff. That's all it takes. And then I have some bigger pieces that you could use for your backgrounds. So heck yeah. Oh, that would be pretty to do that with that too, wouldn't it? On this piece? No, it's too matchy-matchy. Put it on that. Do that. Shut up. See, I mean, you can't quit making them. But look at this. So you take this here, put that on it. Run this piece down right here so your little beads over there stick out. And then run that down that. Shut your face. Cute. Okay. All right, I'm going to get off here. Thank y'all. Have a good day. Happy Merry Makes.